Why does David have such a unique resistance to cyberpsychosis? Explain. Okay, so David's resistance to cyberpsychosis actually cuts back to the game, the original tabletop game rather than the video game and stuff. In the original Cyberpunk tabletop game, there was a stat known as empathy. This is just how human you are, your ability to connect with people. It influenced social stats and stuff, but most of all, it influenced how much cyberware you could take on without going cyberpsycho. And believe it or not, they actually integrated this with David Martinez because of his upbringing. Essentially, even though he's a street kid and shit, he had like more of an intimate upbringing than like 90% of people in Night City because he was born to a mother who loved him, was open with her affection toward him, treated him very well and stuff, and was very moral. So because of this, David has like a lot of empathy, and you can even see how empathetic he is with, Rebecca, a lot of the people throughout the series. He's kind of he's a bit sensitive and stuff. David's empathy is also clear with the fact that he is resistant to guns in the beginning and is resistant to all kinds of stuff. However, as he adds more chrome to himself, you see him use guns more and stuff like that after the time skip because his empathy stat has gone down and he's getting closer and closer to cyberpsychosis. So that's also kind of why he becomes like such a badass, because his cybers, like the cyberware he's doing isn't just making him more powerful, faster, and all that. It's literally making his brain so that he's less sensitive, so he cares less and all that. And of course, it didn't make him go like full evil or anything like that, as that's like you would go cyberpsycho before it like fully corrupts you into like a villainous person. Most people just go through the hallucinations and craziness. Another thing is, the series does kind of imply that David had never killed anyone before the beginning of the series, which is different from a lot of people around that age, especially street kids. But he was actually more sheltered than he likes to portray and stuff. That's why his main romance interest in the series teaches him so much and all that. Yeah, he really isn't that experienced, and that's why he's the only one who reacts during that mercenary gig where he saw his first kill and stuff. And that is the reason why David Martinez is so resistant to going cyber psycho. However, as shown by the series, there's a limit. The empathy stat can only help you so much in the game and in the series as well. Just because David had a really high empathy stat, well, it's not possible to be immune to the effects of cyberpsychosis, essentially. Unless you are already a cyberpsycho, which is actually what happened with Adam Smasher, but that's a different story for a different day I'll probably cover. Anyhow, yeah.